So Apple Intelligence just dropped on your new iPhone. What is it and how do you get it? I'm here to explain. So all you have to do is download that Apple iOS 18.2 and then head over to settings and then click Apple Intelligence. It's a new menu and all you have to do is toggle it on and you've got it. So the first thing you'll notice when you've got your new iPhone is the new Siri. It's a glowing ring around the outside and I think it looks pretty schmick. So alongside the new look Siri, you can now type to Siri. So you double tap the bottom of the screen and it launches the Ask Siri. I believe it's mostly powered by ChatGPT. So simple questions Siri can still answer, but when you ask a more abstract question, say like engine specs for a Porsche Macan, it may lean on ChatGPT to answer these more specific questions. So yeah, use ChatGPT. And then it'll search the internet and give you the answers you need. So they've also added some new functionality for this camera control button on all the new iPhones. If you hold it down, it opens up this visual intelligence search mode. So you can do things like search for objects using Google Lens. So you can either ask it a question about what you're looking at or click search and then it searches with Google. So then boom. And then there's Apple Writing Tools, which is probably the biggest announcement out of Apple Intelligence. Highlight a piece of text and it'll rewrite that for you in a friendly, concise, or professional way. And then if you really want, you can then add a ChatGPT extension and it'll even write things for you. So the change that you'll notice the most are probably the new summarized notifications on your lock screen. So you don't actually have to launch any of these apps to see what's inside, maybe an email or a text message. It'll tell you right here on the lock screen. Then there's also a new reduce interruptions focus mode. And you can customize all your notifications from specific people. So maybe you only want text messages from your boss while you're out. Maybe you only want certain apps to send you notifications. You can do this as well. So there are also some new image creation tools. My favorite is the new GENMOJI, which lets you essentially create any emoji that you can possibly think of in Apple style. It won't look like a Samsung emoji, don't worry. And then there's also Image Playground, which is exactly what it sounds like. You can basically just create an image of whatever you want. It's very cartoon style, but it even pulls in photos from your camera roll into the app. It's so weird. Why would anyone use this? That is just creepy, dude. The use cases for this, questionable. However, I can see it maybe using, you can need to generate an image of a certain landscape for a deck that you're working on, but that's Image Playground. There's also some pretty useful changes inside the Photos app. My favorite is the search function. So if you want to look for a piece of steak, say that you cooked a year ago, you can just search for steak and it knows exactly what you're talking about because of that ChatGPT integration. And then another useful feature is the cleanup tool, which allows you to circle something in an image that you don't want anymore and it will basically delete it. It is similar to what Samsung introduced a few years ago, but look, it's here on an iPhone and we're happy for it. So that's all the basics of Apple Intelligence. Hopefully you know what's inside your phone now, but there's actually a lot more than that and I've summarized it all in an article at manofmany.com. Let me know what your favorite feature of Apple Intelligence is so far. Have you been playing around with it? Have you created any funny images in the image playground? Let me know in the comments. And that's Apple Intelligence. See you guys next time.